Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Thrift Shop Thursday. So there were some decent bags this week, and I'm pretty happy with a few of them. Actually, we'll go open the one I'm most happy with. It's this one here. Well, I'll take everything else out. Lots of random stuff. However, what's good is that if it's stuck with random things, usually it's at a lower price. So that's good. Or else if it's just a bag of Hot Wheels and they know, they'll put it this is almost double the price, even though technically you'll see there's as much, for me, as much good stuff in this as there is in that one. It's just kind of funny. So we'll get rid of this, that. A Beetle. Okay. These are the die-cast cars. Start with this guy here. Oh, there you go, better. This here, I had looked into it because I saw in the bag and it looked, well, it did look like a Hot Wheels car, and it did have Hot Wheels. It did seem more like a McDonald's type toy, and it is. It's called the Dark Rider series. So yes, there's only, I think there's, yeah, it's a clear piece. So there's 3 layers. I don't know if there's an interior. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. Although it does have a metal base, so that's pretty cool. Oof, this is not real well, but it is old. A lot of these cars you'll see are old. This is, okay, if that's McDonald's, then this is McDonald's as well. They both have, MC under. Yeah, that's 04, that's 03. This one seems to have a gimmick, though. So, that's it. So you load it like this. Keep it like that, and then you press the sides, and then, there you go. That's that. So, yeah. Is there, I'm not sure if this is metal at the bottom. I don't think so. All right. Well, look, we'll get to this. Is why I wanted the bag real bad. So this is the Porsche Outlaw, the 356 Outlaw, and I do like this casting a lot. I just think it's very cute. It's kind of like it looks a bit like a Beetle in a way. So you can see but I mean, then again, this is also a German car, right? German car makes, so they were kind of cars had a similar visual style one to the next, so you can see it emulating the Volkswagen. At least that's my take on it. So yeah, fun stuff. And just to show you where I'm at in my collection, not much. So this one is part of the same. This is Multipack exclusive. They're all 50s. This one's in terrible condition. Although I think we saw it together in one of these. So yeah, so there's all these 3, and there's the mail-in, which has both metal base, metal body, real Rider tires, and special frame paint. And we've got the mystery model one, which I think is, I mean, it's too bad that the headlights aren't painted, but I think it's really, really cool. I really like the deco on it. And we've got this year's Ultra Hots. Is it this year's? Yeah, I think it's this year's. All right. So yeah. I mean, there's more, but those are the ones that I have. But that's fun. That's a lot of fun to have. And the condition, look, this is what you can get at a thrift shop. Could it look like this? Or it could look like this. I am so happy to have this. So happy. All right. This is good stuff. And there was this one here, which looked good, in good condition. It is a fantasy vehicle, though. If you think it looks like a Jaguar, it's because it's trying to emulate that kind of 60s, 70s Jaguar. This is the Fished and Chipped, which also comes in mystery packs. And this year was a treasure hunt. Interestingly enough. All right, then we've got this one here. Oh, it should roll better than that. The rocket is a rocket fire. This is the Ollie rocket. There it is. And yeah, we saw it in our mystery pack unboxing. Wait, did we? I'm trying to think. No, we did not. Sorry, we did not. That one was a mystery model for, was it the third mix of last year? So yeah, my bad. This was another reason to get this pack. This was awesome. This is the Lamborghini Countach. Nice red. Yeah, it's got scuffing too bad, but this is from the ultra hots. These are the ultra hot tires. So this is really from the 80s. 87 is the casting date. However, oh, it's cool. Metal bottom metal on top. However, it could be like just in the 90s. I'll write exactly what year the release was in the description of this video. No, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad with the rolling. But very cool. I do not have this color yet. And this is a very fun casting. Very nostalgic for me. This is also McDonald's. Yep. Yeah, made for McDonald's. $9.99. There you go. I will not be keeping this. And lastly, but surely not least, oh, it's too bad. It doesn't. Oh, it's the front. The front doesn't roll well. Something's in the way. I'll have to clear it up or something. Huh. Very interesting. I'm just wondering what's. It's like both sides are stopping it. I'll have to figure out. But this is the Madfast, and this is a casting I do collect, and I do not have this color. What's fun, I'll show you. So this is like from a few years back. I don't know exactly the date of this release. I don't have it. But you'll see that you can tell that this engine block here is made of metal. That's fun. So you've got die-cast element, of course, the body here, but also the engine, which also works as the interior under the bubble here. So that's fun. However, after that, you can see it like with the treasure hunt here and last year's version. The engine block just got chrome, is just a piece of chrome plastic. It's the same, it's the exact same sculpt. It didn't alter anything on there as detailed, but instead of it being metal, it's just plastic, chrome. So yeah, that's what happened. However, and this is really cool, I got this year's Model 2. This is the 2025 Madfast, and the engine block is back to being die-cast. So that's cool. So you know how like there's always like cost cutting at Hot Wheels, which is fine. That's, I mean, they have to find a way to keep the price of the cars while trying, like, how can I say this? They're trying to stave off inflation, right? In different ways with cost cutting. However, in this case, they reverted. They actually went back to the slightly pricier version where you've got metal now. So I think that's really, really cool. So I mean, we can criticize them as much as we want, but also I give them flowers when they do something good. So yes, more of this Mattel. That's really awesome. All right. Yeah, I'm wondering what's stopping it. I'll have to figure out what it is. Okay. So there's lots of McDonald's in this bag, but I mean, in the end, I do have my Countach, my Madfast, and my Porsche Outlaw, which was what, I did most. All right, next we're gonna go with this bag here, because there's some fun stuff to see. We'll start with, speaking of reverting. I mean, not reverting, where I wish they reverted. So we've got this one here, and this is the Rigor Motor. It's a casting I collect. This is, of course, a more recent one, and you can tell because, and people that watch this know what I'm gonna say. And yes, I am slightly showing off that I have the Treasure Hunt or STH version. Back then, there wasn't a distinction. It was just the Treasure Hunt. All right, so big cost cutting. Of course, the bottom here was metal. This is plastic now. But the more important thing is that there's this whole element here that's missing, right? You've got this gap here, and it's because originally it was the grille of the car that was kind of like a tombstone, and it had some skeletons on the side, and then I don't have that anymore. Of course, you also have the bat that is made up of the whatever the engine block is, and now it's just integrated into the base, so you lose that detail. And of course, the engine is less big. I mean, I don't know why. It's not like, this is plastic anyways. Why you have to make it smaller? In any case, less cool. And the bubble is smaller too. I don't know if that changes anything there. But yeah, lots of changes. However, I still collect them because I think the decos are nice. And like we saw this one a while back. So this is the of that year. There was this version here too. So that's cool. So it's from the same year. So yeah, happy to have it regardless. Oh yeah, another thing I always forget to mention is that this is for what it's based on. While it's not written in, I don't think it's written in the wiki. However, this is clearly based on the Munsters car, right? Because it's kind of like a coffin themed Halloween mobile type of thing. Yeah. All right, next thing we've got, speaking of, oh, this is awesome. So no, not a Countach, but we had Lambos before. This is the Trofeo. What is the, oh yeah, Lamborghini Huracán LP622 Super Trofeo. And yeah, pretty fun. It's a slight scuffing, but you know, it's decent. The wheels are nice. So for a thrift shop find, yeah, I think I could wash that off. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, then we've got, ooh, another Lambo. This is the Lamborghini Gallardo. Scuffing though, it's too bad. I don't know if this is a multi-pack exclusive. It might be. Like I said, if it is, it'll be in the description of this video. Very fun. This is the Tooligan. This was a treasure hunt in 2024. Obviously not this one, but this casting was used. And it's fun. If you're curious, if you don't know yet, you can use this as an actual wrench. Woo! This is fun. I've been having fun with this casting. I don't necessarily like seek it out, but if I have it in a thrift shop bag, I'm happy. This is the Pharadox. So it's supposed to be kind of themed like an Egyptian pharaoh's headpiece. It's very fun. Ooh, a nice Fiat 500. And this deco stayed on really nice. Ooh, it looks brand spanking new. That's fun. A little bit of scuffing there, but that could be in the package. This is cool. It's like a satin finish. Okay, a little bit of scuffing there too. This is beautiful. Wondering if, is this the, no, this is not the E. Okay, cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very beautiful. Oh, this is fun. So I've been like getting lots of Transformers, lots, but you know, I've been getting some Transformers in the car mixes, and this one's cool. Now I looked in the bag to check. I looked at this because this will tell you what you need to know. And seeing that face is pretty awesome, because this is not the most recent the most recent re-release has the updated Bumblebee cartoon face. This being the mask, it's more of a earlier reissue of the G1 toy. I don't think it's, unless it is the G1, but no, it's not. See, because it's 2001, so obviously not. It couldn't be the G1 toy. It looks too good to be that. However, it's not the most recent re-release either, so pretty cool. So, and I did, you know what's crazy? Even though I do collect Transformers, I did not have that Bumblebee, the Bumblebee with that face, the G1 Bumblebee with that face. So very fun. This is pretty awesome. This is pretty cool. Come on, Bumblebee. Nope. All right, well, he'll be on the side. Rolls beautifully. Here's a Camaro. Ooh, looking nice. It's Zamac too. All right. Yeah, it doesn't tell me which one, but it's a Camaro. It's a late 2000s Camaro. I'm gonna guess, being a Transformers fan, looks a lot like that. So yeah, cool stuff. And it's Zamac. But it's not written Zamac on it, so it's not an exclusive. It's like a 50th anniversary Zamac thing. All right, and then we've got a bit in, no, is it rough shape? Yeah, a bit in rough shape. Here's a BMW. Oof. That's too bad. No painting, no deco in the front. That's just too bad. There's not a, that's too bad. Look at that. Just a little bit deco in the back, and that's all you get. Oh yeah, and the symbol, what to do. Okay, this is the BMW 18 Roadster. All right. Next bag. We'll go with this. Because everyone's got a bit of a history lesson. It'll be good for the end. This one was a bit pricey, but I just had something that I kind of really needed for my collection. Sorry about that. Of course, the last one was the one I want to show you. All right, so we'll start with him. And there you go. Now I have another bone shaker in my collection, one I did not have. This is, I know this one. This is from a mystery model series. And wait, now I'm doubting myself. Mystery model or Multipack exclusive. I think it's mystery model. Yeah, because what's tough about mystery model is that, especially the fancy cars, collectors just don't care. There's no proper way to have them. They're not on cards, and there's no way of keeping them sealed and, you know, showing them, right, or displaying them. There's no way to do it. So they're really made more for kids. So yeah, so add the fantasy element to it, and then yeah, no thanks. So in the end, they end up being really hard to find on the secondary market. People just, there's no interest for them. So collectors don't, vendors don't carry them much. So it's tough to find, especially for the, like I said, the fancy vehicles. Anyway, so yeah, very happy. So if I see this in the thrift shop, I'll definitely take it. Here you go. And it's fun. It's got like a black plastic head, so it's always fun to have an extra little level of variation. I'm slurring my words. in the case. All right, this one was odd because I saw in the package and I was like, that looks like a Hot Wheels, and it does because that's the Honda Racer, right? That's like the H for Honda. It's like a designed just like as a concept thing. However, look at that, made in China, no Hot Wheels. So this seems to be like a like knockoff Hot Wheel. If you like, I looked it up on, I couldn't find any info on this particular toy. If anybody knows, write down in the comments. I'd be really curious. I think this is just like a knockoff Hot Wheels. So I'm not gonna put it here. It's not Hot Wheels. You're right. This is fun. This is a Dieselboy. Pretty sure. Yep, Dieselboy, and it is the later version where the front is the same piece as it's all one piece basically. So yeah, here it is. Now you know what? I'm realizing now with the pattern, I think we had one before like this that we looked on this particular channel. This one's in terrible shape too. Like, yeah, obviously the chrome's all is worn on the wheels, but there's also like all this stuff here. I don't know what it is. Anyways, I don't collect the casting, so it's fine. This one was rather like, I was kind of awestruck. It looks very beautiful. It looks very striking in the packaging. It's very small though, almost like it's a smaller scale. I guess not. This is a green light toy from 2016, and yeah, it's the Volkswagen Classic Beetle. It looks beautiful. The taxi is great. The deco around is phenomenal. And nice rubber wheels here. This is a great find. This is very fun. This is a nothing. Let's see more nothing. This one too. This as well. This is not Hot Wheels. What it is diecast. The bottom is diecast. This is, what's it called again? This is Zuru. Yeah, the Metal Machines. But yeah, it's I'll still put it here. Still a die-cast vehicle. All right, this is nothing. Just looking. It's a cool Lambo. I'd like this as a Hot Wheels, but yeah. All right, and this is fun. It's too bad it's very scuffed though. But this is the 55 Corvette. I love the 55 Corvette. This is the later version though, the one that I find least fun to collect. It's the one where there's it's not a metal base and you don't see the base being used for the grille in the front. So it's at least a kind of like bland in the front. So yeah, not a better version of this casting. This one's cool. I love the deco on this. It looks in really nice condition. Look at that Mustang symbol. That looks beautiful. Here, I'm gonna look at that. This is in wonderful condition. Really, really nice. Just some slight scuffing on the wheels. And this is oh yeah, that's right, the 52 Ford Mustang Concept. But a beautiful deco. Okay, and here we have the Torque Twin, something, Torque Twister, that's right. Yeah, not a casting that I collect. All right. Here is the, oh, there he is, rolling beautifully, really beautifully. This is the heavy Hitcher. And I'm always curious, because it says like there's a moving parts list that someone very diligently keeps up to date every year on the Mattel's message board. But they have this as a moving part, and I don't feel it is. It doesn't really feel, it's like loose, but it's not like I feel like there's a mechanism meant for it to go up or down or something like that. So I don't feel this is a moving part. Anyways, really random little rant. It's fine. Yeah, the heavy Hitcher. All right. Last bag. Just making sure yeah, okay, anything else. Now there's some junk, but there's some, you'll see, fun stuff. And it's not necessarily Hot Wheels. Speaking of junk, whoa. This toy was played with. You know, I'm happy. When I see things like this, I mean, it sucks for me, but I'm very happy. So it means it was definitely played with. And that's cool. That's all I want. It's not even a Hot Wheels toy. This is a Ford Explorer from Realtoy. All right. This is one of those Reader's Digest cars. Oof. Yeah. Broken front. All right, whatever. This is a Cars car. By the way, I gotta say, this is premium stuff, man. Like, obviously there's all the deco around, but there's like metal here, metal at the bottom. Yeah, good stuff. This doesn't roll well though. Don't know what it is. Anyways, there you go. Was that Michael Caine? Not sure. I never watched the movies. All right, this is fun. Is this Matchbox? Yeah, Matchbox. The Ford Explorer Sport Track, and it's got a moving part in the back. It's fun. Well, I gotta say, I don't collect this. I don't collect trucks in general, and I don't like the look of this one. I mean, it's cool. Moving part's fun. Anyways, this and that I think it's Cars 2. The Cars 2 car are gonna be good to give back to the thrift shop. All right. Oh, this will not be going back to the shop. This is in terrible condition. DHL sounds fun. What's the company? That's Majorette. All right. Oh yeah, the Kangoo Express. I just saw that. I'm wondering if I saw that in the. Yeah, I think I just saw it in. There's a Matchbox Kangoo Express on the on the pegs right now, I believe. This one's fun though. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, this is beautiful. That's the Hot Wheels Nissan 300 ZX. So yeah, really, really cool. And yeah, the ultra hot tires like the Lambo here. So it's from the 80s. Or like, you know, or 80s and 90s. Yeah, so same. No, that was an 87 casting. This is an 89 casting. So yeah, this would have been in the 90s. Early 90s. That's really cool though. Hey, you know what? We're going to have this here. So it does, I'm sure it could look cooler if I just, let's see. Will that make a difference at all? We'll see. You know what? It didn't make much of it. Didn't make much of a difference. Oh well. I'll see if I maybe can do it because it looks like the grime is like surface level. We'll see. We'll see. All right. No, I'm not gonna change it down. The last one is pretty cool. Here. Does this look familiar? I mean, people that know what it is, yes, it's the car from the Saint, the Roger Moore show from the 70s, but more as a diecast vehicle. I wonder if you think it looks familiar because, no, this is not Hot Wheels, but this is the very same scale and car, well, base car that was used for the Hot Wheels Legends Tour winner, right? The Volvo P1800, yeah, P1800 gasser. But this is what it is originally. It looks like this. And then of course, they modified it into looking like that. And what I want to show you is like you have that stick figure that we were talking about before, right? With the trophy. See? Well, it's based off this figure, which is the Saint. So yeah, so this is what it's all about. This is the Volvo P1800 gasser. That was the car of the Saint in the series, the Saint. And that was in the 70s, and this is from the 70s as well. This is from Corgi, a British company. And yeah, this is really cool. So it's kind of like having, like when I opened up that, I believe it's also Corgi, the submarine, right? Funny enough, from the 70s, from a Roger Moore James Bond project. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, terrible scuffing around. This is non-good condition, but the logo here for the Saint is well preserved, and that's cool. Now, if you're curious about the bomb, because I was too, this was part of the Corgi Rocket series, and it was like tune up the car, where you see there's a hole here. It came with a key. If you use the key, you could actually remove this, which would help you also to remove the wheels, and you could change the wheels. Because the idea was, I think they were trying to get onto the kind of G.I. Joe Barbie train where like you would buy something, like a base model, and then you would add to it. So with G.I. Joe or Barbie, you would add accessories, and with this one is that you would buy like wheels to change. So that's what they were trying to do with this. Of course, in this case, lucky me, after all these years, the base is still intact. The bottom chassis is still there, intact, and that's cool. There you go. So that's it. So that's from Corgi, and that's the P1800 gasser from the Saint. And yeah, that is definitely a highlight. We'll take out the highlights just to show you the ones that I like best. You know, funny enough, I like the Lambos, but they are not my highlights. It would be these here instead. There you go. And on this note, I wish you all a wonderful week, guys. Okay, take care. Bye.